Hello once again, gamers. Cruisnik X back with more Final Fantasy XIV goodness and the Path of the Dragoon. This is the final episode in the Stormblood Dragoon storyline. When we last left off, we had finally discovered Faunehm. Unfortunately, her rage was so great, we could not even speak to her. This reign is slightly foreboding, but I'm hoping that it ends in a happy ending. But we'll see what happens. With that being said, we are going to finish the Stormblood storyline with the level 70 quest, Dragon Sound. Ah, Chris! Nice to see you again. Pray, forgive me. I have not made any progress in ascertaining the reason for Faunehm's rage. It is truly pathetic. I have been alive far, far longer than you, and yet have nothing to show for it. Sure, you did not think me younger than you. I may be small, but you should know that we Dravanians live far longer than any man. Wait, we do live an awfully long time. Chris, I think I may have got it! Dravanians live for aeons. I have heard tales from Gullingbesti of dragons going into seclusion for centuries while carrying grief in their hearts. Ultimately, they are unable to bear the strain, and it breaks something fundamental within them. Many a year will need to pass before I come of age to choose a consort, but I believe they help in saving oneself from the abyss of isolation. This is why your kind elects to marry, is it not? I have no idea why anyone marries. Personally, I think all marriage is wrong. Truly? I considered you more worldly than that, but it seems I was wrong. Regardless, I am most certain that Faunehm's fury was caused by the profound loneliness she has endured over this past millennium. Leaving Father's side after they spent so long together must have caused her intense anguish. The question is, how do we heal her pain?
I see you two survived your talk with the dragon. Was it as fruitful a discussion as you'd hoped for? Not that it matters much. A group of Kestiri merchants had pooled their resources and hired a hunter said to be quite handy with a lance. I've my doubts he's capable of slaying the worm, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to watch him try.
I wonder who the dragon slayer in question could be. I struggle to imagine that there are many men with the skill to go toe-to-toe with a dragon like Faunehm. However, if he truly is a threat, then we cannot risk him reaching her before us. We may not have a plan, but we have little choice. Come, Chris, let's hurry to where we last saw Faunehm. That's right. This'll be a fight for the ages. I'm geared up as best as I can with an item level of 294. Last time I fought Faunehm in the last episode, I got my ass handed to me twice before realizing that I needed to stop worrying about vulnerabilities and just worry about dodging. Wow, I suffered one hell of a glitch there. Oh, and yes, Sleipnir can fly now. Oh, we are going into Barnum's Metal, aren't we? Alright. Here we go. Where is she? We must find her before that hunter does!
'Tis good to see you again, warrior of light.
Estinian!
It would seem that we are two Azure Dragoons share one target. Though I suppose neither of us still hold that mantle. Old habits do not die so easily.
The Azure Dragoon of Ishgard!
And who exactly is your diminutive friend, Chris? A journey to the Far East in search of an ancient worm's consort. Quite a tale indeed. At the end of my own journey, I chose to continue my travels, and eventually found myself in the Far East. It was here that word of the dragon you seek reached mine ears. It had been my intention to act as an intermediary between man and dragon, assuming the beast could be reasoned with. If not, I was prepared to brandish my lance. Regardless, I would wager that the young one has the right of it. What is more, she's doubtless still suffering from the effects of Nidhogg's hateful dirge that summoned the Horde. The Dreadworm's hold over his brood was absolute. His unquenchable thirst for vengeance spread through the Horde, leaving none untouched. To think one of them was able to resist his call to decimate Ishgard. It should come as no surprise that she would succumb to madness. The worm spent a millennium in solitude resisting Nidhogg's demands for vengeance. I can think of but one way she may be saved. We weaken her enough that she is willing to listen to reason.
We have already tried that approach. It did not work last time, and I very much doubt repeating it will change anything.
I do not advocate the same approach, little one. I would have you do more than simply talk to her. Nay, you shall use your roar. That is the only way you can hope to let her know the war is ended, that her consort awaits her in the skies above.
My roar?
You have two dragoons that bested Nidhogg at your side. There is naught to fear. All you need to do is harness your roar to clear the haze that clouds the worm's eyes.
I shall do my best. Should we fail again, I fear we may not be blessed with another chance. Pray, lend me your strength, Azure Dragoons.
Let us depart. The frenzied dragon awaits us on Bottom's Metal. The time is nigh to free her from war's tragedy.
Alright, let's do it.
I will draw her attention while you attack.
Keep at it, Azure Dragoons!
Do not falter, warrior of light! She is weakening!
And why aren't you pulling her? Why is she hitting me? Faunehm, please! We mean you no harm!
Withdraw with an elusive jump while I go in for another attack. You've done well. Allow me to draw your attention once more.
Chris, come to my side. I shall heal you. Do not give up. We must get through to her. I'm almost ready to unleash my roar!
Chris, I cannot continue to bear the brunt of our attacks!
Almost there. I think we did it.
With me!
Ooh, that was beautiful.
Now, little one, roar with all your being!
Faunehm, hear my cry! Why must we go to war? I have no ill will, no desire to fight. I have only silence, a most deafening silence. It is no use! I cannot reach her! Do not be so quick to abandon hope, my son. I am come for thee, dearest Faunehm. Those wings of white. Long have they filled my dreams. Faunehm, my love. Father! Noble dragoons, Orn Khai, I give you my
Oh, sorry, wrong voice. Let me try that again. Noble dragoons, Orn Khai, I give you my thanks. Were it not for your succor, I would not have been reunited with my beloved.
Allow me to thank you as well. I had truly thought that Faunehm lost to me. Mere words will scarce be enough to convey my appreciation. When the conflict began 1,000 years past, Nidhogg demanded we exact vengeance upon man. However, I refused to follow his hatred. I have refused to allow his hatred to take root within me. I could not bring myself to forget the days when I soared the azure skies with Faunehm, night on back.
A dragon cannot simply shut her ears to her sire's call. To do so would cause her great torment. Thus, I bid Faunehm flee to the east, that she might live in peace until the final strains of the Dragon Song War did fade to an end. Duty-bound to protect Zenith, I remained behind in Dravania, but ever did I regret not following my heart and my beloved. 'Twas after she left for eastern lands that thou didst come into this world, my son.
Now I finally see why I was given a name meaning one born of sadness. Alas, I fear I will never be your match, father. Faunehm barely even noticed my roar.
Belittle not your efforts, Orn Khai. I should not have known to come here were it not for thy roar. It reached mine ears strong and clear as I soared the skies above.
Father. Well, I suppose you are quite keen to talk to Faunehm. It's been quite some time since last you met, after all. Let us make haste. I'm not used to seeing my father so enamored. Little dragon's freaking embarrassed. Well, it's good to see love reunited. Anyways. I give both of you my sincerest thanks. I find myself especially indebted to you, Chris. Our adventures investigating these legends shall live long in my memory. And you, Azure Dragoon, your strength far exceeds the tales I have heard.
Your words are appreciated, but the appellation is unnecessary. I have long since left that life behind. My past experiences with Nidhogg made me eager to see Faunehm saved. When the Dread Worm took me as his vessel, I felt his mad heart's palpitations as my own. There was no end to the sadness and distress that flowed from his soul. However, it was this ordeal that allowed me to harness the dragon within, whilst retaining my sense of self. You ought to be capable of the same by now, Chris. I shall doubtless serve you well in battles to come.
If you are truly done with your old title, Then I have a proposal for a new one. The Crimson Dragoon. Much more befitting now that the two of you fight alongside dragons, harnessing their strength as your own.
I can see myself warming up to this new name. The best of luck to you, Orn Khai. I expect you to be as strong as your father the next time our paths do cross. Warrior of Light, I look forward to the day when we are able to fight side by side once more. Keep well.
He shall have nothing to worry about. I will become just as capable as father so that I may someday soar the skies with a dragoon like you on my back. Thank you once again for everything, Chris. It is time for me to begin the journey home with father in Faunehm. But I know that I will ever be in your debt. I sincerely hope this is not the last of our adventures.
Well, who knows? The next expansion should be a few months from now. So, we'll see what happens.
But anyway, we've completed the level 70 quest. With it, fighting alongside your friend stirs the blood of the dragon within. And we've learned the action Nastron. The dragon gauge has been expanded. Using Gear Skull Ghoul while using the weapon skill Mirage Dive, acquired at level 68, while under the effect of Blood of the Dragon will attract the gaze of the first brood. The icon on the left of the dragon gauge indicates the strength of the gaze up to a maximum of 3 units. Using Gear Skull Ghoul while under the brood's full gaze will trigger Life of the Dragon, changing the dragon gauge to red and allowing for the execution of the devastating weapon skill Nastron. Alright, let's go check it out. We've also earned the achievement Dragoon Age 3, so that's a thing. With it, I believe we've earned a new title, but until we get to Mist, I can't really do much. Alright, so first, man, it is just raining everywhere today. Here we are, the Blood Dragoon. So, let's get to work and try this skill out. Here we go. Ooh, beautiful. And then it reverts back to the regular Dragoon gauge. Alright, perfect. Anyways, we've got one more thing to show off, and to do that, we're going to open the True Blood Attire Coffer. Now, this is gear that I'm probably going to glamour, because I've seen this gear, and I'm not very happy about it. Anyway, let's come in here. And change the song. Much better. Alright. Alright. With new powers comes new gear. First and foremost, for legs, for the leg gear we have the antiquated Trueblood Braze. For feet we have the Trueblood Greaves. For body armor we have the Trueblood Mail. For the hands we have the Trueblood Gauntlets, and for head we've got the Trueblood Armay. Last but certainly not least, our new relic weapon, the antiquated Ryu no Hige. And does it look good with that dragon motif? I mean, I don't know. I'm not entirely a fan of this armor just because of the horns. If it had a visor, maybe, but I think I'm gonna stick with my level 60 armor glamour, because it looks so much better. But I will keep the spear, of course. But with that being said, we have completed everything with Path of the Dragoon. We'll have to wait until the next expansion for a new storyline, but we'll see what happens when that expansion comes out. With that being said, that's going to be it for this episode of Cruisenix Purgatory. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the show, as always. If you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button below and be sure to turn on notifications so you're informed of all of my live streams and videos the moment they air. Also, be sure to subscribe for exclusive videos, for Twitch exclusive videos when they do air. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here. Click here to watch more by me. Click here to watch the next episode when it comes out, and click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, Cruisenix signing out!